Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the new week. I won't say the new trading week because trading never ends for crypto. But yeah, welcome to the new week. I'm Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin charts. So yeah, just look at this. This is such textbook Bitcoin price action. As you can see, we wicked below this low. Obviously would have triggered a few stops. We would have triggered a few short trades. You would note that we didn't even actually touch our support box. We pretty much got front ran from that, obviously, as you can clearly see. But the main thing to take from that was, obviously, yes, you could have stops and short trades. Basically triggered from the taking out of this low, but realistically, as I always say, it's kind of the levels that we have drawn in, and we didn't even actually touch it, let alone confirm a candle, a 4-hour candle close below it. So shouldn't necessarily be triggering short trades, at least. Maybe if you wanted to be conservative and triggered stops on long trades, then possibly. But nonetheless, there was clearly a lot of people caught with their pants down at this point after the reaction of that, which is actually spectacular. So we've had a move from basically sub. Is it sub 47? Yeah, no. So basically 47, currently up at roughly 53. So we're talking a $6,000 pull your pants down move. So yeah, basically what you've got going on here is, obviously, you've got people that enter short trades that are getting squeezed. You have got people that entered a no trade. So basically they were either long and they stopped out, and now we're having to reapply their longs again. You've got them squeezing the market up. So yeah, we're getting quite a nice move this morning. So yeah, quite a nice move. And then also I would also just show that we pretty much just got front run at this lower level of the range, and then had a nice bounce to come and test the top end of the range. So you guys all know how much I love my horizontal ranges. So yeah, first and foremost, what I would like to say though, we're not out of the woods at all in any way, shape or form out of this medium-term bull market. Out this medium-term downwards move. I won't call it a medium-term bear market, but a medium-term downwards move. We're in a bull market, but in the medium term, we are still bearishly postured. We are not out of those woods at all. We could definitely be playing some lower moves, potentially down into the low 40s. Obviously what would indicate an increasing likelihood of that would be to put in a lower high basically at some point, obviously lower than this $58 and a half $1,000 level. So first and foremost, what Bitcoin has got to do is obviously get into this zone and confirm above this level here, which got a good chance of doing. We've clearly got a lot of momentum in this move. Nearly clear of it at present, but obviously we've got a long time in this 4-hour candle to go. But yeah, we've got to get into this range, and then we've actually got to take out this next level, which I don't think is going to be an easy task for Bitcoin. I literally don't think we're just going to catapult our way up today and tomorrow get through 58k and get back into here. We could do that. Literally, we could do any crypto is crazy. It can do anything, but I don't think that is a likely scenario at all. And I mean, to be honest, if I had to guess, if I had to be as optimistic as I realistically think I could be, for us just to get into this zone and trade in this zone for the rest of the week, would actually be very good. Even if we don't even make it up to the 57k's, if we can just get into here and trade sideways, because you can kind of see this downward trend we're in. If we can at least just trade sideways, we can then try and put in a base here to move onwards and upwards from. But there is a distinct risk of putting in a lower high here and just continuing down to then take out these lows, take out a 46k, come down to the low 40s, and then hopefully then put a bounce in there. But like I said, we just got to play it level by level. We've got to get back into this range, trade into this range, and ultimately we've got to break above this level, and then we can go full bull-tard again. to the upside, to new highs, to 70Ks, to wherever the market wants to take us. But this is obviously looking a lot better than it was looking. It is looking a lot better than it was looking, so there is no doubt about that. Getting back above this level is great, but you can see we've got this resistance level. You can see why we have this as a level. This area is pretty much, it is fraught with peril for overhead Bitcoin resistance now, on the basis that some people are going to be potentially looking to take some risk off the table if we get a decent bounce, obviously further than what we've got going on now. And I even personally myself, if we can get up to about this about 57, 58, I will potentially be looking to move take some risk off. Basically, that's what I'm going to say. Take some risk off, because it is literally a coin flip. Do we bait? No, it's not even a coin flip really. It's just a coin flip would imply it's 50-50, and I don't necessarily know whether it's 50-50 or not. But yeah, there is a distinct risk of us pulling back from here and then coming to make even if we don't make lower lows, at least coming back down to test, if we get up to here, to just come back down and test the low end of the range, which we know is what can often happen anyway. So I will be looking at that, because I do think we're gonna struggle at least at the first pass, and we could definitely come back and test this support before then having a go at it again. And I'm getting way ahead of myself. We can fully get rejected here and come back down right now. When I say right now, right now in this candle, in this 4-hour candle. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. We're clearly looking a lot better. We get into this zone, confirming this zone, trading this zone, we are going to be looking a lot better. Also, we can then just trade sideways, that would be great, or we could try and break to the upside. So that is what I'm looking at here. We're definitely not out of the woods, but we're definitely looking a lot better. So let's have a look at another gauge of how the market is doing. So how is Ethereum Satoshi pairing doing? How are alts kind of doing? So this, as you can see, we did come down. We were looking like potentially trying to form a descending triangle at these highs, but that was invalidated. Got back above, as you can see, our important level, and currently looking to back test that. So this is looking very good. 46 handle on this, looking very good, and this is obviously a good indication for the overall health of the crypto market. Bitcoin dominance as well, as you can see, just sitting at these lows again, not at the lows, but yeah, sitting below, sitting low again at this trend line, testing it again. I mean, this the longer this does go on down here, the longer we probably do just then make another leg down. DXY, as you can see, still got that 90 handle. I do think we are coming down to test an 88 handle here and then lower. I do think this is potentially a medium term top in a larger time frame downward market. The 10-year also, as well, as you can see, not putting the same pressure, the upside pressure, not putting the same upside pressure on the dollar, as you can see, is falling out of this potential descending triangle. So are we going to come and tap this level, have a bit of a bounce, maybe break through? We shall see. What else did I want to look at? There was one other thing. Oh yeah, that was it. Just the USD pairing for Ethereum. That's all. Let's just extend this along. But yeah, USD pairing, as you can see, we are back in a very bullish area, very bullish zone in this area. It just is looking great. It is a very good area for Ethereum to be in dollar wise, because yeah, we're so close to these highs, and get back above this level, take out this level, take out this high. I mean, I think we will potentially overshoot into the 3Ks. Now I think we are consolidating in this wider range quite nicely, and I think if Bitcoin, I mean this is a big shout, but I think if Bitcoin does get back up to that 57, 58, then I actually think Ethereum, with the Ethereum Satoshi pairing making the move,
could make a move up also at the same time. If that does happen, then yeah, I think we could shoot into the 3k with 3k Ethereum, and that's potentially this week, because if we are going to break into this zone and then come and tap the top end of it, I think it will happen this week. That is if this is going to happen. I think it will happen during the course of the next next 5 days even. Obviously a crypto week is 7 days, so yeah, we could say between now and Sunday, but yeah, we could be I think we could be looking at, we could be in that scenario, we could be looking at 3k Ethereum basically. So yes, that is very good. As we can see, Finance 1.0 doing us some favors here. I mean, this is looking bullish. Does look like it wants to break up. So we shall see what happens there. So stochastics, as we know, what we were looking for was this 12-hour and daily to start turning up, to then give us a real good upwards momentum to the market, an upward bias, and then hopefully that push up to around the 58,000. So let's see. We did know 4 hour was turning up, but yeah, 4 hour turning up and moving up nicely. The 10 hour, yeah, turned up again from a low base. It's still got, it's obviously, you can see, got plenty of room to run here. So if this does get going, this could actually see us get up to about 58k and maybe even hold under that level, consolidate under that level, and then actually break up. So that is not the worst read I've seen. Obviously the same with the 12 hour. If that gets going, I mean, just the same as what I said before. And then definitely with the daily, I mean, the daily is still pointing down, but if the daily does point upwards and start getting upwards, I mean, the daily would be the one that I think would then indicate, if this starts to get moving to the upside, indicate that we will actually basically, we basically will break through. Break through this 58k, and then just starts to look incredibly bullish again. So we're clearly not there. Any of these stochastics can turn up and then turn back down again. That is no problem at all. But if they do turn up and do get running, with the 10, 12 and daily getting running from a low level, we could be looking at a bounce in this medium-term bearish move that ultimately has enough power just to basically turn us bullish again in the medium term. So yeah, relatively optimistic this morning. I do feel like we flushed out lows. 3 drives down, 3 is off 3. Often things in trading will come in 3s, and then now we just got to see, can we break through some important levels. We are having a good shot at this level now at present as we speak. We then got to tackle the next level, which if we do get up there, those stochastics may start to be looking promising, and they could give us that momentum to drive us through. And then I think just the rest of the market will follow through with its usual irrational exuberance and just drive us onwards and upwards. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at, guys. So good start to the week. I will just show you the good old what is it called again? Why can't I not remember what these are called, these sorts of indicators? Super trend indicator. Yes, the super trend got us short, pretty much called a spectacular move down, and then has most recently got us long, basically at 51,500. So you can see it guided us down all the way, told us stay short, and then has now gone long. So now not gone long at 51. So yeah, I mean, if this move does get up to 58, it would be a very nice move. And yeah, super trend indicator flip-flopped about a bit here, but didn't really lose, or probably overall probably did make some money actually, even though we'll no real trending moves there. But yeah, I mean, it is a good if you are going to, if like say you can't trade markets full time, you don't mind if you have bots that do it for you and they are suboptimal compared to trading it yourself. Using a super trend indicator is definitely not the worst way to go. You just have to kind of tweak your risk management, your stops, your trailing take profits, your take profit levels on that. That's where kind of the skill is. I mean, the actual entries don't tend to be that bad at all, and at the face of it could make it look like very easy to profit from it. But where you place your stops, where you place your take profits, because remember, obviously trading, the fundamental one of the most basic rules of trading is run your profits and cut your losses, and obviously with the super trend you'll have your stop, but the main thing is how do you run your profits in these big trending moves with a trailing take profit, because you could then get wicked out of your trailing take profit, miss out a lot of the move, things like that. So yeah, there we go, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.